Most people get this wrong when they think about driving for rideshare apps, and it leads to very unrealistic expectations. Here's the truth no one tells you. In 2026, driving for Uber is not a simple good or bad decision. It depends on strategy, location, and how you treat it as a job. The biggest mistake you need to avoid is assuming you will earn consistent income every hour you're online. That is not how gig driving works anymore. In this video, you'll learn exactly what it is like to be an Uber driver in 2026, how much you can realistically earn, what challenges you'll face, and whether it is actually worth it for you. Let's start with the reality of earnings. Most drivers do not earn a fixed hourly wage. Income changes based on demand, time of day, and location. A driver like Alex, working in a busy downtown area during rush hour, will have a completely different experience than someone driving in a quiet suburb during midday. But here's where it gets interesting. The biggest earnings usually come during peak times like morning commute, evening rush, weekends, and event nights. If you avoid these windows, your earnings drop significantly. Now, let's talk about consistency. Uber driving offers flexibility, but not stability. That means you choose your hours, but you also accept that demand can change quickly. A driver like Jake might earn well one day during a rainy weekend, but much less on a slow weekday afternoon. But here's the problem. Many new drivers only look at total earnings per day instead of hourly efficiency. That leads to confusion and disappointment. Let's break down what actually impacts your income. First is location. High-demand cities naturally offer more ride requests. Second is timing. Peak hours matter more than total hours online. Third is driver behavior, especially acceptance rate and how selective you are with rides. Now here's where it gets interesting. The highest earning drivers are not the ones who drive the longest hours. They are the ones who drive the smartest hours. They focus on surge pricing, busy zones, and high demand windows. Another factor is vehicle cost. Gas, maintenance, and depreciation all reduce your real profit. Many drivers forget to subtract these costs when calculating earnings, which makes income look higher than it actually is. So is it worth it in 2026? The answer depends on your goal. If you want full control over your schedule and are willing to work peak hours strategically, it can be a flexible income source. But if you want stable, predictable pay, this type of work can feel inconsistent. To wrap it up, Uber driving in 2026 is not a guaranteed income job. It is a flexible opportunity that rewards smart timing, good location choice, and discipline. Drivers who treat it casually often earn less. Drivers who treat it like a strategy-based system usually do better. If this helped you understand the real picture, like the video, comment your city, and subscribe for more real driver breakdowns that help you make smarter earning decisions.